there we have it. Good day, folks. Welcome back to Farming Sim. It's nice to be back. It is nice to be back. Just centralize myself. There we go. That's much better. Yes! The premium expansion. That was the word I was racking my brain for there. Goodness me. Premium expansion. For some reason, I kept getting confused with platinum expansion, but that was like last year. Why? It wasn't last year. Even longer than a year ago. Ages ago, that was me. Premium expansion launches, well, has launched already. Launched on Tuesday. Hey babe, nice to see you. Back on the farm indeed. So, we're starting a new farm. We're starting an entirely new objective. That is to create a root vegetable empire. That's what we're doing. That's what we've got. Root vegetables today. That's what we're doing. I've done a few modifications to the farm in preparation for today. Show you around, and then we'll get cracking. Daylights are waning. There we go. That's better. So, I have made a few adjustments to the starting farm. I've replaced the regular silo here with a multi-fruit, just for ease more than anything. You know, I know currently root vegetables don't have anywhere to be stored, so you know I want somewhere to store. There's no, I don't think at least there's any silos on the base game that actually allow root vegetables to be stored. Secondly, this field over here, which we started with, was full of wheat. As you can see, it is no longer full of wheat. That's because I took the liberty of harvesting it. I bought this trailer in the sale, lucky find, and I bought this baler, so we have straw bales. And if we have a check on where is it here, we have 8,000. Wow, I didn't realise we had exactly 8,000 litres of wheat. That's actually quite impressive. Actually, we have a little bit more because we do have some in this trailer here that I have not actually put in there. That's 6,000 litres in there because some of it's gone to the chickens that we started with. We started with 10 chickens. So, giving them some food, and as I have progressed a month forwards in the game, we have start of our first egg pallet. So, you know, that's going to be a money spinner later on. But really, we're here for this stuff. Not that, that's just this equipment. Good old potato harvesting stuff. I've been doing a little look at it. There's some seriously interesting machines here. Although I will say that most of the root vegetable machines are a bit of a chore to use. A lot of them are like this thing here, single row harvesters, and that does make things rather slow. In fact, let's have a wee look at the new root vegetable stuff that we got. So we have 2 ridges, 2 planters, basically. The small ones clip together, as you can see here. The small one has this optional attachment on top here that allows you to put the seeder on the back, which is rather nice, doing both jobs at the same time, providing we have a tractor powerful enough to do so. I haven't actually tried it out yet, so I don't know. Hopefully it will all be fine. Yeah, the bigger ones don't have that functionality, which is a little weird. Yeah, this is the bigger ridger. I suppose it's because it folds in the middle, so it doesn't have room to have an attacher over the top of it, sort of thing. Let's just go with that. Let's go with that, because otherwise I don't understand why. But yeah, and then we have a number of different harvesting machines. I think is it this one we have? No, it's this one. This one here is the one we have. So it's... I honestly don't know what the difference is between these two. Is this... I'm not quite sure. It's smaller, but is that the only difference? I think that's like literally the only difference between these two is this one is slightly smaller than this one. But yeah, they do have the same issue, and that is they don't have any kind of storage capacity, so you have to run a tractor alongside with a trailer, which means that a lot of the machines for harvesting root vegetables require a worker and yourself to be doing it, which is not ideal. Not ideal. But there are ways around that. What we actually want to be doing is eventually saving up for this piece of machinery, because this does have a hopper, as you can see. So that has an actual capacity, so you can do it and then bring another tractor in to unload it. I believe this one is... Oh, yeah, this one is the same. It needs a tractor to run alongside it, but it's a double row harvester. And then this one is very fancy. This one creates pallets. Pallets of root vegetables. This whole thing here on the side folds down and you load it up with empty pallets, and then it will fill the pallets and drop them off, sort of thing. So, again, kind of like the one with capacity. Maybe even better, because we can utilize that with an auto load. Obviously, the other thing that we can use to harvest is this monstrosity, which is a 4-row harvester, which is pretty good. But, again, no storage. So, here's hoping the modders do some stuff, because I do know that some machines are, like, compatible with both. Like these beet harvesters here. We should be able to use those to harvest like red beets at the very least, you know, because it's the same, very similar crop type. So I hope that either these get updated or something gets added in later down the line that allows us to use these kind of things. That would be very handy. But, you know, it's early days. This expansion has only been out for 2 days now, so, you know. We will see in the coming weeks what extra machines we get, and I'll add some mods in as and when we get them. But right now, there's not an awful lot happening on the farm itself. We do need to plant up these 2 fields. They might be rolling them out slowly. They might just not have plans for anything else at the moment. Usually extra machines and such like that outside of Blizzard, outside of Giants packs usually get added by modders, so it will probably be the modders that add things in. Dave, yeah. Also, sad face about no game night, but I suppose, it'd be nice to have a little break, won't it? Weekend to ourselves for a change. Right. But yeah, so we do have 2 fields that we start with here, these 2 here. They're not particularly massive fields, but at the same time, they're not small either, you know, and if we want to plant these up with root vegetables, we're going to be busy, very busy. In fact, it is root vegetable harvesting time, as you can see here. All the root vegetables are in harvesting time. And I have taken the liberty of taking this beet contract. So we're actually going to start today by trying out some of the new machinery with this contract. So we have these. So, I think these 2 machines is powerful. Favorite 511. Valtra. 175. Let me just have a look in the store here. Are they medium tractors or are they small tractors, these two? Looks like they might be small tractors. So let's see if we can find them. Well, there's the favourite 511C. Okay, so that has 115. The Valtra, is that it? The N series, yeah, that's it. So this has 145. So we'll pop this guy on the actual harvester. Hopefully I remember half the controls of this because it's been a while. Ooh, is this the hopper one? Ooh, that's fancy. This is the one with the hopper. Ah, now that is very nice of you, game. Thank you very much. Where are we going for this contract? Field 3. So, yeah, just along this road, and then up in between these fields somewhere. Okay. Go and have a look, and we'll give this a try. Yes, I remember I had issues with this. So, I have to break out my old car. A couple of rows with this, and then we'll pop it on work whilst we're looking at the track. Okay. Ah. We're in the wrong field. That'll teach me. Right, it's the next field along. That right, but obviously not. This field. Just to kind of try out the equipment. It's going to be a while before we actually get our own harvesting, you know, so you can't hear me over the game sounds. Right, 1 second there. You just try that. Right. Hopefully that's a little better. Missing badly missing. Okay. too far, you're missing bits. Is that any better? Yeah? My voice coming through loud and clear now, huh? Hopefully so, anyway. I'm gonna get myself a bit close to the mic here. Still not loud enough. Right. Let me turn that down a bit more. How's that? I don't think I can go much lower on the game sounds. Other than, like, you know, turning them off maybe. But hopefully that's better. Right. Tell you what we'll do. We'll line this up and we'll hire a worker. There we go. Perfect. Nothing at all. Now there's no game sound. That's just perfect. Let me see what I can do here. Put that about there. Alright. Is that good? Hopefully that's good. Try to turn it up a little bit, but not quite as much as it was before. So hopefully that works. Spot on? Excellent. Oh, where are you going, tractor? Right. Meanwhile, let's go and get this thing over to the field ready to unload. Might take a while. But yeah, basically, I want to be trying out all of the... there. I want to be trying out all of the new stuff. We're still going to be doing some of the old, obviously. We've got a farm to run. Probably get some animals. Do some standard crops. But, yeah. Oh, I just flattened a pedestrian. Oh, well. Run! Run away! But, yeah. We'll be focusing primarily on the root vegetables. See how we go. Because there's new productions. And I'm sure there'll be even more stuff added by modders as time goes on. So, anything that gets added that is like root vegetable related, we're going to try out in this series. That's the goal. Right, now then. This. Oh. Raising it up. Excellent. Aha! Beetroots. Marvelous. Unload those beetroots to me. Thank you. Right. Now I'll just pull it away. Fantastic. Hey, Groot! Nice to see ya. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Right, okay. I better move this really, really out of the way, otherwise it's going to try and unload every single time it passes me. Sorry, other farmer, I'm driving in your crop. So sue me. That's going rather well. Yep. This still might take a while, though. This might take a while. The new map looks great, Groot. You know, it really does. It's suitably large. There's some nice big fields. There's some small ones. Not a great deal of productions on it. It's mostly the new ones by the look of it. There's like the preserved food there. There's a carpentry. What's that? Sawmill. Some drop-off points, biogas, potato plant. Oh, come back here, you. Soup factory. So there's the new productions. Piano manufacturer. What? What? Pianos? What? That's new, that is. What on earth? I didn't know they'd added that. I knew about like the soup factory and the preserved food factory because those were kind of mentioned in the update logs and everything. So yeah, you got potato plant, preserved food, soup, spinnery. I don't see this piano plant. How strange. I'm really curious to buy that now just to see what that is, because that's not one that we can actually put down. No, it's not. Interesting. Okay. Very strange. 140,000. Oh, we're definitely going to have to... Missing planks. Wait, do you just feed it planks and it just makes pianos or something? Is that even... Where do they come out? Is this the drop-off? How incredible. I wonder if that's... No, not that one. Is pianos on here? Furniture, preserved food. No, it's not. I wonder what that is. I hadn't even noticed this previously. Oh. Uh-oh. What have I done? I jumped and now I'm stuck in the ceiling. Oh, there we go. Ah, oh, I wonder if that's where the piano appears. Seems like it's a kind of reserved spot. Yeah, see? Huh. So does that mean that it only makes one piano? How very strange. I'm gonna have to look into that. Oh my lord, it really is taking the long way round for leveling itself out here, isn't it? Right, we're gonna take over here, I think, just to try and speed this up a little bit. Right. See if we can get 2 rows. Yeah, there we go. How to get 2 rows with a one row plant, one row harvester. Go right down the middle. There's a cheat. Just got to be very careful. Well, I don't mind cheating because this is going to take long enough as it is without having to worry about, you know, feeling bad about cheating. On, and there we go. 30%. That's not bad. providing that I don't stray from the middle there too much, I should actually get this done in no time. Hoping anyway. Actually got a fairly decent capacity on it as well for like a small hopper thing. Right, pipe out, go and unload, and then we'll come back and go. Beautiful. Up you go, beats. Lovely. Right. In. This done. So if I line my tyres up with just the edge there. Be able to just. Yeah, there we go. So as long as the tyres are just lined up there, I'm getting two rows each time. That's good. Don't stray too far now. Oh, straying too far. No, back in it. Ah, yes, I can imagine that wet ground is a struggle for root veg. Definitely. If it's boggy and swampy, you're gonna get problems. I think that's what caused the potato famine in Ireland, wasn't it? When was that? Back in the 80s. The spell of really bad weather that just destroyed the potato crop and just sent the entire country into starvation. Really bad when it happens. Speaking of, though, potatoes, that's something we're going to be doing as well, because we need that for this. We need potatoes for the soup factory. I haven't actually done potatoes in ages. When was the last series that I actually did potatoes, guys? I can't even remember. You know, I literally cannot remember. It's been that long. Like, on a heavy scale. It might have been when I was on Baileron. Baileron? I still can't pronounce that properly. Still don't know how to pronounce it properly, to be honest. But, yeah, I think that was the last time I actually did potatoes on a playthrough. Yeah, I don't actually think I've done them very often outside of that either, for that matter, so, yeah. That's going to be nice. At least we do have good harvesting equipment for potatoes in the game currently. It's lacking the same thing for other root veggies. Yeah. This actually shouldn't take too long now. I bet if I got a double harvester, I could do 3 rows, or maybe even 4 rows at the same time with it. Yeah. Too bad. Hey, 50% complete. Nice. We're not actually going to get an awful lot of pay for this contract. I think it's only paying about 1,500 for the entire harvest, plus anything we make from the excess beets. But I wanted to just do it to try out these harvesters, because we've got seasonal growth running, so we're not actually going to get to our own beet harvest for quite a while. Not even going to be able to plant our own beets for quite a while. But that will give us some time to save up a little bit of money. Notice that I'd filled the hopper there. Glad the game was keeping an eye on that and stopped harvesting. Okay, I'm stuck on the other tractor. Just let that empty. Nice. Right, put that back down. Add on. Go. Away once more. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, we're going to have to do 3 more passes, unfortunately, because we've got an odd number of rows left. That's annoying. Hey. Do. But yeah, so might focus on getting some animals up and running. I think that's never a bad way to start getting some money in. Expand the chickens, get some egg sales going. That's always a good way of bringing in some extra money. Might not be a bad place to start, actually. Get some more chickens, because I think we have 10 at the moment in that tiny little chicken pen. So we certainly need more chickens. Some bits there, that's not good. Oh no, I missed there as well. Oh, it's all going pear-shaped, guys. 60% complete. That row was a total disaster. Missed bits everywhere there. Oh well. Providing I get a good harvest on this row, it shouldn't be too bad because I've still got to go back down anyway, so I'll be making pass on that bit that I missed, so that's fine. It all works out in the end. It all works out. But yeah. Got to try and find some good ways to get cash fast, because I've spent a lot. Yeah, I bought a trailer and I bought a baler for the farm, so I've kind of spent a bit of the opening money that we had. Which, you know, is not bad. We needed those things anyway. We'll have needed those things eventually, so, you know. Oh. I'll have to come back and do that later. I have to go back and tidy up a few edges anyway, so it's alright. One last row, full row, shall we say? There. So yeah, root vegetable harvesting is slow at the moment. It is very slow. It is glacial, you could say, actually. But it's actually kind of interesting. It is also kind of nice in a way. I think I'd be saying that, but it is kind of nice to be working with such a small piece of machinery. In my previous farms, I always tend to run with the biggest possible machine I can get, and, you know, efficiency is my middle name. It should be the amount of efficiency that I put into things. But there is something to be said for these smaller pieces of machinery. They are quite nice to use. It's a slower pace, you know? That's alright. This all fits in the trailer. Be close. But go back and get the extra little bits here and there that we missed. Bit here. In the beaks. Or bits over here. Give up. That up. There. Get that. Bit. Hey, perfect. Bit more. Yeah. The thing is thick mist. Last few little sections here. Okay. That should be it. Should fit now. Okay. Go and deliver. Wow. That is nearly a full trailer. It's actually quite impressive. Okay. Let's get this delivered to the sell point. Come on now. That must be a very heavy trailer. That is a very heavy trailer. Ah, you fool, you stopped for pedestrians. They're all ghosts. What are you doing stopping for pedestrians? Drop off point. Is that correct? Is that just? I think that's just marking the middle of the factory. I don't actually think that's where we want to be going. It's just over there. Drive around the whole building. I think I am. Turn around. This is going to take 6 million years. I don't even know if I'll fit round the other side of the building. Never mind. Where it actually goes. Right. Go. Perfect. This looks more like the drop point. Oh, completing. We're on 25k. Oh, wait. 89% transported? Oh. Uh-oh. Did I mess it up by trying to harvest 2 rows at the same time? Oops. I may have messed up the contract, guys. Scurry back to the field and see if we can fix this conundrum. I thought that would have been fine. It seemed to be harvesting okay, but apparently shouldn't have done that. %, so yeah, I'm definitely missing some crop. That is concerning. Never mind, we'll get this sorted out. See there? I can see bits that haven't been done. Because I am a fool. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't actually work. So you do have to do 1 row at a time, effectively. Or at least be so accurate that you avoid these kind of black lines in the field. That's... Huh. Yeah. Hope I can recover this. This is going to be really tricky. So, guys, we've learned something at least. Don't try and harvest 2 rows with a single row harvester, because it does not work. Decent point. Right, where's the next line that I've got to go down? There it is. Yep. I can take that one. At least I'm still able to actually pick up the veggies, even though I've taken like the tops off. Which makes it more awkward to see. Awful lot that we've got to harvest, but it is enough for it to be annoying, you know? Perfect. Perfect. Okay, this field goes all the way along. So yeah, this is probably where I've been. Yeah, because some of it has definitely worked doing two in one, but most of them haven't. There must be like a finite sweet spot where harvesting 2 rows at the same time with a single row harvester actually does work. Yeah, most of the time it does not. This is a lot of extra beats we're picking up here. Yeah, I really hope we get a modded harvester at some point, because this is going to be a nightmare long term, I think. Let's go down the middle here. That's there. See it. That's it. Here. Nope, that's it just there. Extra bucket of beets, an extra bucket of beets. Okay. How much more of this I'll need to do. I'm very close to completing it. I think most of the beets that's going to be left in the field is going to be, excuse me, extra beets that we don't need but will give us money. So if I can grab a couple of extra bits. Ooh, that looks like a row. There. There it is. Wait, is that? Oops. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, of course, because it takes time to actually go through the machinery. Row right there on the far side as well. Let's see if we can get that, then unload and see if this can track for us. I don't want to be looking back and forth looking for little bits that I missed. At least not for the entire stream anyway. Annoying. How far along with the contract are we? Let's have a look. Oh, 98%. So yeah, this should actually do it. Just anything that's left will just leave, because otherwise I think we'll be spending quite some time trying to find all the little bits and pieces. Go. Okay. Back to the drop-off. Should be fine. We had got an extra 10% in the trailer. Got up to 9%. I hope this is enough. Just have to hope it is. Look. This is enough. Is this enough? Do. Very responsive today, are you, tractors? Turning. Huzzah! There we go. Wow. £242 extra for the beets. And yeah, 1,400. That's not a lot. That's not a lot at all. Yeah, that's ridiculously small amounts of money there. But okay. Beet harvesting. Let's head back to the farm and see what we can get going now. So, we need to start planting and growing things. I might just plant up a load of wheat. You know, just plant up a load of wheat in these two fields. Get one of our tractors just doing that. Which one is more powerful? Oh, they're about the same, but the Fiat is slightly more powerful. Get the seeder on this, and we've only got a small seeder, but at least if we can get something in the fields. Oh, it's even set up for wheat as well. That's perfect. I know I said we were going to do root crops, but we need money before we can do that, because if we start trying to do root crops on these fields with the equipment that we have, it's going to probably take 6 months to harvest a field. So let's get this guy planting wheat. Perfect. And then we shall look at what we can do. And I think, how much do we need for some more chickens? Quite a lot. We've got these small ones. Really want one of these, but maybe the small one will do for now. Just anything to get some extras, you know. Over here or something, maybe. Could get some bees as well. Sheep are always good money spinners, but we don't have any grass. We don't have any grass cutting equipment, anything like that. So, I think we can get here at the moment, anyway. We could go for a radio tower. Those are always good to bring in a wee bit of money. We can stick it behind the barn here. Take most of the money we have. Is that a good idea? Should I spend all of my money on a radio tower? That is a good question. What the point? Where do I put it? Do I just put it behind the shed here? I think that might be the only place for it if we do. Yeah, we'll tuck it in here as best we can. Boom. There we go. One radio tower. The farm has become a satellite. We're down to £1,000. Maybe I should sell the straw. It's not a bad thought, actually. How much can we get for straw at the moment? Is it a good time of year or a bad time of year? Probably a terrible time of year. 147. Could be a lot worse. Yeah. Actually, it's going up in value, so maybe we'll save the straw for a couple of months just to try and eke out a little bit more money from that, because that is, you know, that's 5 big bales of straw. That's not a small amount of straw by any means. How are you getting on, my friend? Perfect. But of course, we don't have any fertilizer or lime on the fields. So that's going to be a really terrible, terrible yield. Silty clay as well. It's using so much. I should have planted in this field. I should have planted this field, guys. Oh well. Too late now. He's managing, so just let him do his business. And we will, meanwhile, what can we do? We could take another contract to do something, but the question is, what do we do? There's no way we're doing harvesting. Sowing, spraying, cultivating. Do some cultivating. Cultivating is always easy to do and generally all right. Could also do baling on field 78. Where is 78? How big is 78? That is the question. How long would that take us? That is 78 is... Oh, this one here. Oh, that's not actually a big field. Okay, mister, you got yourself a deal, and we'll borrow those items, please. Thank you very much. While he's getting on with that. Nice. Okay. We won't be using those bale forks because we've got ourselves our own trailer, but... Indeed. Use the rest of this stuff. We'll do some grass cutting. Oh, wow, whoa, what the? Note to self, those curbs are pretty nasty. Okay. Let's find this field. Where are we? Definitely need to do some contracts because we have no money. Might actually have to take a little loan out just to kind of see us through this early stages of the game. Because, yeah. Don't actually have an awful lot of stuff. Get that out. That. Right. Here we go, mowing some grass. I've actually never used this particular mower before, this trailing mower that we've got here. Never used it before. Always thought it was too small. You know, I've always gone for the what are they called? The oh, I can't remember. The butterfly mower. The cheap one of those. It's like 25,000 or something. I've always gone for that simply because it's a bit easier to kind of manage, but it's a decent enough piece of equipment, shall we say. So let's just try and go around the edges first, I think. Yep. Going like a madman. See, that's what it is. Right. Now, once we get a little bit of cash in, we'll actually be able to start properly doing these root veggies. It's like I just don't want to start them just yet because the equipment we have access to is tiny and we don't have the money to buy anything bigger. We don't even have the money to hire anything bigger at the moment. So we'll get to the root veggies all in good time. Perfect. Well, not exactly perfect, but good enough. There we go. That looks about right. Oh, beautiful. Can do this contract quick enough, we probably won't need to take out a loan. But I can see myself having to do a few more contracts before next week, just to try and earn us a little bit of money. Lovely. The run should probably about do it, I think. A little bit of tidying up perhaps, but I'm mowing your root vegetables, Mr. Other Person. Pretty sure that's not how root vegetables are supposed to work, but that's what you're getting now. I'm going to have to come back up again. It's not quite wide enough. But that's alright. No problem. This bit. This bit. Trim this bit here. That should be all the mowing we need to do. That. Drop these off over here, out the way. Head back for the windrower. We'll use our own baler. Oh, actually, no, we won't. If I use that, oh crikey, if I use my own baler, I'm going to be tempted to make the bales too big. That's not good. We need to unload our trailer. First windrowing. grapple with me as well whilst I'm here. Front. Okay. Stuff. Let's avoid that curb. Oh yeah, that's much better. So yeah. The curbs are quite extreme. That. And let's get this sorted. It's so weird to be using the smaller machinery. It is actually really weird, guys. I will say, because I'm so used to using big machinery, you know. I kind of beeline the big stuff like immediately. To be kind of using this smaller stuff, it's in a way it's actually kind of nice because I don't get the opportunity to do small stuff like this. I think this map is actually going to be quite interesting because I think most of the projects we do are going to be quite small scale. You know, because a lot of the fields are quite small. Certainly compared to, you know, previous maps that we've done. Let's see if I can get this done here. Yeah. Sleep. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Couple, that's for sure, but couple. What I wouldn't give for the Swadro 3000 right now. It'd do this field in like 1.5 passes. Ah. Like I said, it is nice to be using small machinery for a change. Probably going to be a little bit more of a kind of a slow-paced deal with this series, I'd imagine. I can't see things happening quite as quickly as some of my other playthroughs. But that's fine. Certainly won't be earning the same kind of money, well, at least not yet, earning the same kind of money as our Erlengrabt biogas, just insanity. insane amount of money that we made from that series. Hopefully we do earn some good money from doing these root crops though. I hope they actually do prove to be profitable, worthwhile doing, because without some mod support for them, they are going to be really time consuming. You know, we're talking like several hours to do a harvest and stuff. So I do hope they are worthwhile. Right. Is that everything done? There's that little patch there, but that should be fine. So let's fold this up, put it to one side. Let's that. Go and grab the baler. And then we'll bring our trailer over with our own tractor. Do-do. Wow, he's actually... That worker has nearly done that entire field now. Good going, worker. Going. I'm going to have to rent a spreader so that we can lime and fertilise those fields. I do want as much profit as possible from them. Well, that was a terrible alignment. It's better. Yeah, more or less. Right. On automatic drop. Want that. And on. Oh, this only does one bale size, but that's fine because I think that matches up with the wrapper that we've got. So, you know, no problems there. I love that these bales will automatically turn into silage bales as soon as we wrap them. It's like instantaneous. No time for fertilizing. For fermenting, I should say. Right. These are going to fill up pretty quickly, I think. I think this baler only does the 125s. Yep, there we go. Only the small bale. We're going to produce quite a few, actually. Fairly careful. Yep. Da-da-da-da. Get to the end of this row. Ooh, not quite. Second, guys. I think that was just the TV. I could hear something like beyond my headset, and it sounded like it sounded like some sort of ghost. Really strange, but I think it's just the TV in the next room. seed machine is out of... Oh hey, where did we get that money from? Is that our radio tower making us money already? It's nice. It's paid us 3 grand, actually. Let's take this over to the store and get some more seed. Seed. Right, just the one of those, please. Perfect. Not even a full bag. Gotta try and find where we left off. Oh, yes it is actually. That perfect. Okay, back to baling. It's definitely going to produce quite a few bales. Oh, right. Crikey, 7 bales already. Okay. More than I was wanting, but they are small bales, and I think we should be able to fit them all on our trailer. But lovely stuff. That actually dropped at quite the opportune moment there. Nice bit. Guy has finished planting that field. Going too fast for the drop. Slow down, otherwise this is going to get a lot of heavy braking. It's out to there now. Oh, it's trying to eat the bale. No, you can't pre-bale a bale. It doesn't work. Yeah, missing a few little bits here and there, but I can go around and scoop them up in a minute. With these bales being small ones, I'm not going to really miss anything. Hopefully. do hate round balers though. They're so annoying to work with. Much prefer the square ones. But hey, what are you going to do? Have round balers for now. They are cheaper, so there is that. See if we can't make one more bale with stuff that has been missed. Ah, you have that little strip in the middle there. That'll be enough. 17 bales, potentially 18. Get enough. Bad from a field this size. Might be lucky. I don't think we're going to get another bale here. Looks like 17 is the magic number. Oh well. Right, well, keep trying. There's still a few bits and bats around the field. You get lucky. Getting the feeling we aren't. I'm trapped between a bale and a baler. Yeah, right. Swish, 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 swish. Right. It's probably going to take longer to wrap them than anything else. Next one. Oh, marvelous. Maybe it'd actually be quicker for me to just kind of throw the bales on rather than driving around. I wonder if that would be quicker if I kind of... just the baler. Can now. There we go. Let's see if this is actually a quicker way of doing it. Because driving around one at a time is a very slow process. I'm going to insist on doing that each time, maybe not. Still. Creates a neat little pile at least. Together. Couple of little miniature little depots like this. Then we'll run between them. Like I'm going to have to keep jumping in and out so that it actually drops them so that I can replace it with another one. Come on now. Yeah, just got to sit and wait for them. That's alright. Is that right? How many left now? 1, 5 more. Okay, that's not too bad. Right. Very slow wrapper. I feel like it did this intentionally to me. The game, that is. Oh. Go. Right. They are cool pieces of technology, these wrappers. The ability for it to be able to do that is quite impressive. There. Just wish it had set it down on the ground. Go. I didn't have to keep doing that, but hey ho. Spinning around, get out of its way. Right, one more to go. Yeah, one more to go. Then we can grab our trailer. Oh, man. Right. Take this guy out for a little spin. Two. And here. Boom. Perfect. Right. That's a trailer. Small bales. There we go. Perfect. So, this will make us, well, maybe not completely financially stable, but stable enough for the time being. Probably won't have enough to hire a spreader just yet. Maybe we can do that next time. I might have to do a few cultivating missions in between now and next time, just so that, you know, we've got a little bit of extra money, but see what this does, because at the end of the day, a couple of these bales should sell for us. Hopefully, anyway. Oh, I messed up that crossing it completely there. Right. This guy on. Let's see what we can get. This is a painfully slow tractor. Definitely be able to fit all of these on this load. Okay. Two, and then grab the last four. Oh, so we did end up with 17 bales. Oh, okay. I must have miscounted. There we go. Right. I must have miscounted. I thought we only had 16. Sure, that's what the yeah, 59,500 litres of silage. That's actually not a bad little earner from such a small little field. That at its peak time would probably net about 30,000, maybe 32,000, depending on fluctuations. Pretty good, actually, from a field that size. It's not a bad amount of silage. I bet that wasn't fertilised either. Right. This should be the drop-off right here. Whole trailer in, maybe. Boom. Ooh, nice. Nice. An extra 13,000 in profit there. Look at that. That was good. So overall, that netted us 13, about 24,000. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'll be doing another one of those contracts if I see one. Indeed. Right. Back to the farm. Let's look at our next move. Gosh darn it, lamppost. Get over there. That's better. How not to farm. Throwing your equipment around like it's not worth a hoot. Right. So now the question is, what do we do next? I think probably progressing to the next month. See if anything comes up in the contracts. See if anything comes up in the sale that's useful. Yeah. With regards to the root crops though, guys, I do actually want to get some planted. I just want to try and... What I'll probably do is dive into the root crops next week. Like, properly, fully. Because by then we may have actually had some mods out. Will make our life just a little bit easier. Here's hoping anyway. Don't know if the modders will be that quick or not, but... Strap those back on. Marvellous. Alright. To the next month. We'll see what this month brings us. Wow, 19k income from the tower. That is, well, that's paid for itself, so that's good. What do we have here? No, not much chatter going on, but that's alright, you know. That's perfectly alright. If people just want to sit and watch me farm, I don't mind at all, you know. It's, that's annoying. Why does that have to come up in the sale right now? That is a beautiful mower with windrower attachment. But definitely outside of our budget, even in the sale. Culti plow. Oh. Fascinating. Get a loan. Maybe I will just have to bite the bullet in this series and take out some hefty loans in order to actually, you know, get the equipment we need. The question is, what equipment do we go for? Because, oh wow, wow, that's a lot of harvesting contracts. Ooh, there's a sugar beet harvest there, with a proper big machine as well. 89. Which one is that? Oh wow. Okay, that is a big beet field. Yeah, there are some good ones though. Sugar beets, carrots, corn, more carrots, red beets. Yeah, that's a lot of those. Ah, another baling contract. Field 12. I might have to do that at some point. Field 12. Oh, right, okay, yeah, that's about the same size as the one we just did. Good. The chickens... Ah, the chickens have reproduced. How many eggs have we got now? Still basically none. Make more eggs, you. Right. Raining. That's just superb. What's the price for straw at the moment? Is it any better? Ooh, 130 at the biogas plant. That's not bad. Do I wait another couple of months? I should probably wait a couple of months to sell. I really should. Try and get as much out of that. How much straw do we have? 55,000 litres. So, yeah, I do want as much as possible out of that load. Let's see. What are we going to do? Yeah, because what we're going to need, regardless of, like, anything else, we're going to need some sort of spreader. That would be a good one to get. That's the modded one that I tend to always use because it's beautiful. It has a 42-meter working width for both, whereas these tend to only have 18 for lime, which is pretty pathetic. But there are, I believe, we've got, yeah. I'd love to get this guy later on as well. The Dino 2. Dino. That's a nice piece of machinery. 36-meter spraying width there. Yeah. Pretty nice. Pretty nice piece of kit. If I asked this before, do you edit mods to like make them faster or to hold more? I personally don't alter any of the mods. I tend to look for mods that are I don't like to use mods that are too broken, like ridiculously so, like 90-mile-an-hour harvesters. I don't want to use stuff like that because it's just super unrealistic. But if I look for mods that have like big harvester widths or big grain tanks and stuff like that, so that I can do as much as possible in the time that I have. So yeah, I don't physically alter any of the mods myself, but I do look out for ones that are profitable, shall we say. Like this one, for example. This is one that I regularly install because it's a beet harvester that, whilst all the other beet harvesters have like, well, a 4-meter header, this one has 5.4. So, you know, it's just a slightly bigger header. It doesn't do anything any faster. I don't even think it has a higher capacity, but, oh, well, actually, I can check that. 45,000, 43,000, 30, yeah, it's 45. It's about the same as this guy, but it's basically just a standard vehicle with a slightly bigger header. Those are the kind of mods that I like to utilize because they make harvesting just a little bit quicker, but not unrealistically so. So that's the kind of thing that I do when I look at mods. Do I have another example of that? Probably not at the moment. I don't actually have an awful lot of mods installed at the moment because I wanted to kind of try out as much of the new stuff as possible without mod interference, you know? But next time I might pop a few more mods in, pop a few more productions in that might that might work well with this map. And hopefully by then we might have had a few extra veggie mods coming out. Either different productions using the products or maybe some different harvesting equipment. It would be nice to have like a beet harvester like this that does all of the crop types. One of your friends on YouTube is an edit machine and it annoys the crap out of you. Harvesting carrots at 45 miles an hour. Yeah, that, Groot, that is the kind of stuff that I don't want to do. I enjoy using mods. I enjoy using like different machines and stuff like that. But like I said, I try to keep the mods that I use reasonably realistic, and just go for machines that have a higher capacity, so I don't have to unload as often, or have a slightly bigger header, so I can do more harvesting in the same amount of time. But yeah, harvesting carrots at 45 miles an hour, that just no. that's ludicrous. that's that's just silly. That's what that is. Yeah. Oh, this guy. This is one of my favorites. Cotton harvester with a nice big header. Cotton takes long enough to harvest on its own without having to stick to something as small as this. Why is that part of the same pack? Oh, that just has a detachable header on it. Okay. Interesting. Is that one bigger then? 11.4. Oh, interesting. Okay. That must be in addition to this one. This must be a new part of this mod I didn't notice before. But yeah, you can go for a standard header 10.5 detachable, but this one has 11.4. Nice. Good to know. Yeah, exactly, Groot. I think half the fun of this game is trying to keep as much realism as possible. At the end of the day, you're not speed farming. It, it's not it's not a race. You can't race farming. Well, unless you're doing competitive farming, I guess. Then it's a race. But yeah, no, I don't mind taking things slow. I don't mind taking my time with things. And like I said earlier, I think this is going to be a map that kind of promotes that. The starting equipment that we have is small. It is just slow in general, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So yeah, I think next time what we'll do is I'll do a few contracts. I think I'll try and make a little bit more money so that at the start of next time we can maybe try buying some new equipment, and go from there. And like I said, hopefully there's a few more mods out there that may just improve our quality of life a little bit when it comes to the veggie harvesting, because yeah, otherwise we've got to use this and this, and that's really slow. I mean, this is not too bad. This is actually like the same size as our cedar almost, and that's going to be fine for planting. But this thing for harvesting, ooh, that's going to be slow. So we'll see what next time brings, guys. I think I'm going to call it there, because if I start anything now, I'm not going to have enough time to finish it. I'm nearly up to my 2-hour limit anyway, so I hope you all are enjoying the return to Farming Sim. I'm enjoying it. I've been getting back into it over the last couple of weeks to kind of like refresh my memory and get a feel for things again, and it's just such a relaxing thing to do. I think it's just such a relaxing game to play sometimes. Some people might say I'm mad for saying that, but hey, they're not me. So, anyway, guys, I'll see you on Sunday. We're back to SnowRunner. We've been making some really good progress the last couple of streams on SnowRunner. And yeah, I think maybe 2, possibly 3 more streams of SnowRunner, and we might have actually finished the Scandinavian map. So do join me for that as we start approaching the end. Once we've finished with SnowRunner, I do have something else up my sleeve. More details to follow. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Sunday. Hope you'll join me. Hope you enjoyed today. And yeah, as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.